Now I found that. Good day might actually mention. I actually know Russian. If that's any good.
Could be handy.
Now he tells us.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like Good Day sleeping in a casual. I know Russian.
But yeah, you guys, especially Scrapper, notice that the street level of crime is quite different here from in Freedom City. Because in Freedom City, you have a lot of local crime, but here there's mostly the Asians and the Russians who seem to run most of the street level crime.
Huh.
Go talk to the Russians.
Indeed. Let's not provoke a mob war, though. That would be bad. Great distraction! Not a good idea.
So yes, Good Day knows Russian. Might be able to use that.
Yes, I might be able to. What's the word? Listen on them with my abilities. I can probably understand what they say if that's any use.
That's very convenient.
Maybe find out a good time to do our strike or whatever we want when most of them are away or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If you put the sentinels, was it? Or
Yes, Sentinels.
if you put a sentinels on their front door, I think they will be distracted enough.
It's a good plan you have, I have to admit.
But first we need to find the location where they're keeping the crystals.
Yeah, obviously this is a mafia which is controlling a lot of the crime in the city. They're obviously gonna have They're obviously gonna have more than one place of business.
And we'll need the right one.
Let's rough up some goons.
So you're gonna try to maybe find some street informants and what have you? Make them spill their guts?
Yes, literally.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
That's not paradox.
Not really.
Weekend's almost over. I still have a day job. Get on to it.
Dries?
What?
It's in the week.
God damn it. I took some days off.
Yep,
Yeah,
you should.
Yes.
we did. End of story.
Okay.
So, streetwise or what?
Or
Streetwise,
you could,
and I help with my 0.
you could persuade.
I can do that with my streetwise of 6. Huh?
Streetwise is knowledge. It's not asking around the street.
Persuasion
That's
then.
either
Alright.
persuasion or investigation.
Deception.
I don't know which I have.
No, not
Let's
deception.
fail.
Not deception.
Whee!
Wah, wah, wah. Next.
What's that?
A2.
What are you doing?
Asking
Persuasion.
around. Persuasion.
21.
Okay.
Wow,
let's
you're so
go.
persuasive.
Yes, I am very persuasive.
You have 4 ranks in persuasion, Dries?
No, I just use my intelligence.
You can't
It's
do that.
Ah, sorry. Persuasion, I have +7, so that's actually a 24.
Ah! I want to ask you some questions. And meanwhile,
even
behind
got
you,
my
there stands
sound
a ninja drawing his sword and Scrapper pounding his fists together.
And even the guy in a dark cloak standing there as a translator, if you're trying to hide anything, he will tell us the truth.
No, actually, just a
And
street
don't-
informant, not an actual Russian Russian mafia member.
You will tell
anyway-
us everything you know.
What's the specific?
I stole my mommy's cookies.
Do you
That
like?
I already knew.
Do you specifically ask him like what did the mafia do with the stolen gems? Is that like your specific question? Because probably not a lot of people know that.
I ask about the meeting between Magpie and the Mafia about
Again,
a
not a lot
certain
of people
business
know that.
transaction. Yes, a lot of business transaction. Or where would they keep their valuables? Do they have one spot or multiple spots?
Multiple spots. You know what you learn from that guy on the street? He says, I don't know anything about Magpie and what mafia, but I know somebody who would know stuff like that. You should go see Madame Joy. She loves like all that kind of secret stuff.
And let's go to Madame Joy. Address, please.
She has like this nightclub in downtown, and he gives you an address.
Thank you. Have a nice evening.
Thanks. Is there anything else you want to go around ask before you head off to the madam?
Yes. Gentlemen,
Yes.
suggestions?
Yes. The strength of the mafia, does it have a lot of superpowered enforcers?
Or you
Yes.
know what? Just do a regular gather information on the mafia and the Malakoff mafia in general.
Who has gather info?
You
it's
have.
it's again persuasion or
5.
investigation.
Still persuasion. Okay, yes, sorry. 20, a natural 20, yay!
Oh no, you learn all their secrets. Let me get out my book. The Malakoff Mafia.
I think I should be the leader.
Douwe, maybe the word you were looking for is Bratva.
Yeah, Bratva.
That means actually brotherhood. Which actually means brotherhood. Anyway, the Malakoff Mafia is a Russian criminal bratva run by Gregor Malakoff, an ex-KGB agent. Ooh, and he started the organization Emerald City. You have to check what I can tell you and what I can't tell you.
He rolled natural 20. He can tell all the things.
Spill the beans.
Oh!
Actually, no. I told you something that I shouldn't have. The actual leader of the organization is Kosuke the Deathless, which name you have heard brought up before. He's apparently a man who's very persuasive and has very powerful psionic abilities. Not unlike a guy you know, but his powers are more impressive.
And he has the gem that makes him even more impressive. Yeah.
There's a rumor going around, yes, that his powers come from a gem. That's a rumor.
Oh, interesting.
Quickly checking here. Organization. This I can tell you. Malakoff Mafia is one of the more traditional criminal syndicates in Emerald City. In that regard, they are closely rivaled by the Golden Dragon Society, but the society is strongest in the Eastern District, whereas the Malakoffs operate throughout Emerald City. The Mafia has ties to Russia and Eastern Europe. Yeah, and they deal in all sorts of contraband and money laundering and allowing illegal immigrants to find their way to Emerald City, stuff like that. They also have some contacts with former KGB contacts and what have you. Here we go. Like its ancestral criminal and espionage organizations in Russia, the Malakoff Mafia is built on a cell structure. Each cell has contact with one other above and below it in the hierarchy, but otherwise knows little or nothing the larger organization. This is a problem for you guys.
Oh, definitely.
Most members of the mafia have never even seen Kosuke, much less know what he looks like or his whereabouts. Again, problem.
Mm-hmm.
Only the inner circle of the syndicate has any idea, any information about Kosuke, more or less. Here we go. In spite
Suddenly
of the
I'm thinking
dispersed...
of the usual suspect.
In
Yes.
spite of his dispersed structure, the Malakoff Mafia is a tremendously efficient organization. And here, operations. That's what I needed to tell you. Here we go. Here we go. They have their share of vice trafficking, from illegal drugs to prostitution. They also, information broking, stuff like that. Heroin trade. Drugs, prostitution, you know, all the typical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Smuggling.
Mail order bribe.
Organized gambling. Gambling is illegal here, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leg breaking, of course. So yeah, of course there's a protection racket they run. You know, all the typical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what you learn. Also another thing you've got, because you rolled so high, there's a rumor that Kosuke the Deathless collects these mysterious gems known as Viridian gems.
Of course, for his power base.
Yep.
Check.
So yes, now you know a
Viridian?
reason why he would want these gems.
Collects Viridian gems or what?
Yes, Viridian gems.
Yes, he does.
Okay. So, gentlemen, what do we do with that information?
Right.
So basically, long story short, you learn what happened with the gems, and you know they're at the mafia. You learn stuff about the mafia, but you don't know exactly where or how to look. So, but you do know what about Madame Joy, who seems to be the #1 information broker in this city, Madame Joy, and she owns the nightclub.
If she is, if she is the information broker, we need Mindblade because he's got the money.
No. So yeah, I think we're gonna. I think we've reached the end of today's session then.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
so.
technically, you have a light finger who finance the trip to an information broker all on his own, but I concur. I do believe it is curtain call.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we did not actually get a conclusive answer about them using a lot of superhumans, and apparently they're just.
Okay. They actually have very highly trained thugs. Even some of them have like soldier-like training, highly trained. And yes, they are looking into hiring superpowered agents. They're actually.
They're looking into. Okay.
No, actually, when they want to. And there is actually rumors that they actually have some superpowered agents, but not a lot of them, and not all of them are necessarily stormers. Some of them are quote unquote enhanced, but they want to recruit stormers.
How are they enhanced? Cyber? Technology?
No, they're not cyborgs. Well, you don't really know that now, do you? You'd have to look in that specifically. You just know they're enhanced. But enhanced implies that they were artificially empowered.
Duh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
There you go. Anything else you want to know before we close?
I think that would be it for now.
I do want to find out in what way they have been enhanced. It could be useful to know if they're either cyborgs or druggies or mystical ninjas or whatever.
Okay, you've already spent 2 hours of the evening on what you've learned now, so you want to spend another hour because every investigation rolls an hour.
Yeah. Fine by me. You
So
can't
you're
die to
gonna-
having too much information.
Wait, let's... Yeah, maybe you could, like, still go to Madame Joy, but it might get a little late. Just want you to know that.
Alright, then we'll first go to Madame Joy and then...
Oh, maybe you can ask Madame Joy. If she knows that much.
yeah, let's see if she can throw that in as a freebie. You know, trading.
Yeah, but yeah, you're probably gonna need money because information brokers don't work for free.
Gee.
Really? I never knew.
Okay, guys, so are we done for today?
Yes, we
I
are.
believe we are, yes.
Okay, that's quite timely then. Cool. So,
Yes, timely is good.
oh, but before we end, I want to tell the viewers at home that next time, of course, we're gonna continue with our adventure in Eberron, and this time we're hopefully
Yes.
hopefully gonna make it to that continent that's in the title of the game.
We will see if our brave seafaring heroes can actually manage to find the continent with both hands. We're also going to visit a old friend of mine, namely the random encounter table.
Cool. Random encounter.
Especially a very specific random encounter table.
The sea encounter table?
Yes, and
cool.
merchants. Diabolical merchants.
Merchants on the sea?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Shop ship. We're gonna run into the shop ship from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
Perhaps.
Yeah, we're gonna run into
yes.
what was it? Yeah, Beagle. That's his name, Beagle.
In other words, it will be a session that will be unlike most other D&D sessions, which is good. And
Yeah, sure.
if they manage to find Xandric, which is also a thing of themselves, we're going to start off with our own version of investigation, namely, who or what depopulated an entire village?
Who stole the village? A mystery.
Who stole the people?
Yeah, good point.
The village is still
Okay.
standing.
Looking forward to
Not
that,
for long.
Dawa. And so
Excellent.
that's what you can look forward to next week, and the week after that. We would normally continue with the Freedom Foes, but because we're in the spirit of the season, I've decided to run a Halloween adventure then. And what better way to do a Halloween themed episode than to involve some ghosts? So we're gonna do a one-shot of the game known as Inspectors, which is a game that's heavily based on Ghostbusters. So, enough said. So, if you have trouble with things that go bump in the night and you've suffered quite a fright, then you'd better call insert the name of the team here, because we still need to come up with a name.
Inspectors works for now.
Exactly. But yes. Hopefully that's gonna be a lot of fun, because we've never played the game before, but I'm looking forward to it. In any case, we're done for tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I know not too much happened today, but we're gonna leave that for next time. Well, most of the action.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway,
Say goodbye to the internet.
no, say goodnight,
Bye,
everyone.
Internet.
Good night.
You
Good
ruined
night.
it.
Bye-bye.
You're ruining everything for me, Dawa. I'll get my
Yes,
revenge for
I
this.
am. Ha ha ha! Your puny insults cannot harm my game.
I'll get you next time, Dawa. But for now, keep on rolling those dice, and good night.
Yeah, be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Yeah, let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it, vibe with it. Be cool, just move with the groove. Let's go. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it. Yeah, be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Yeah, let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it, vibe with it. Be cool, just move with the groove. Let's go. Funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it. Unleash the verbal blessing, prolific with herbal lessons. So kick back, chill, relax, and learn a lesson. No 9mm, no heaters, or Smith & Wesson. You'll find this rhyme stay pure without question. This time, let's vibe with time without weapons. And groove with the music in the smooth session. This time, let's vibe with time without weapons. And the beat to me like sap through a tree, it's in me. The rap happens to set me free. Instantly when the mic touch this MC. Without the mic, this MC feel empty. I'm telling y'all.